Test this. 1, 2, 3. Hello and good evening, gamers. It's currently 25th July 2024. 10:24 p.m. We're gonna be playing the new Reverse 1999 new chapter. And then obviously, we'll be pulling for Isolde. We pull Isolde first, and then we play the chapter. Yep. 'Everything seems good. Let's start. So, the story around 5 hours. I guess we'll split into 2. Boom, 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 boom. 24 chapter or something. I guess we can split into 2. I don't want to do all the 5 hours grinding. But yeah, we start early. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, our lovely Isolde. 30 pity. Any extra pool? There's one not spare. Centurion is not needed. Let's go. Let's go and get lucky. Visidiamo. 5-star. Who's the lucky one? Or not so lucky? Peace.
Silence.
Decay. Who's under 10 and then... What the fuck was the name? You know? Is DK not mixed?
Speak.
Oh, nope, not really. Power effect changes. Power effect changes to restart. Maverick charge effect. 40. 50. Should be between 10 and necrologist.
Hello, I am the necrologist. I am adept at listening to...
It would seem so. 60, boom. Actually hard. Unbelievable. Please, Isolde, please. One Isolde, please.
A spinning wheel is meant to turn around, just like fate is bound to happen. In many cases, we don't have a choice.
Oh my god. What is up with everything just hitting next 50 and then losing fucking 50-50? Oh my god, I am so gonna fucking lose to one banner, isn't I? Oh. Fucking gotcha, man. Can't even do Earth Temple. Let's grab some help. What do we have? Boom, boom. Give me 2. Boom, 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 boom. Getting 6 ass. 4 or 5 star for what? Sweetheart and then the one for some are useful. There goes. Fucking bullshit. I mean, 6 is good.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
The one is sorry ass. The one is Isolde. Anybody else?
4869.
Ooh. Ooh, very cool, very cool.
Hello, please take a seat.
Get some bamboo. Bang. Anybody else?
Hello.
Small zone.
Chilemanien.
Chalet basement. What's up, both the guys?
Welcome to my place.
Tentacle, those octopus. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god. 6. What the fuck are you doing here? Blood thing is Isolde.
Oh, it's our genius. Any insane new idea? Squat down when you're before me. Do not make me look.
Oh, finally made up your mind to share some secrets.
I guess when you do enough chapter, I guess you can at least get a fucking 10 full in it.
See? Clappy is greeting you. Press this.
Hey, Plappy. Currently a bit upset. So we need to fucking hit
It's
pity
always lonely to stay somewhere quiet.
just to lose 50-50 like a fucking tard.
Wow, another worshiper.
Good thing we're collecting stuff. I guess I need to level up fucking Tigorish.
Hello. Welcome to the tombstone.
Necrologist effects. Boop, 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 boop.
Well, the chair is in the middle of the room. Please, take a seat.
Yeah, buddy. Oh my god. You're serious, man.
Dental pleasure. Don't be so busy. Try for free. Try for free. So, child, here's something fun for you. Is it over? That's great. Let's go back.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom.
Is there another level of perfection upon perfection?
Surely. Well, as they say, roll the fucking punches. Very crowded bullshit. No. Rough. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, quick. Oh, boom, boom. That's psychic was blood use. Character, intelligence, 6, talent build, balance, please. Boom, boom. Effing boom, boom. Go here. Boom, boom. The record data yet? Yes, it does. Oh my god. Oh, it's so far away. Bitchy. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 65. You FICO?
Good day. My name.
2,
Y'all want some fries, burgers, or
3. It's radio.
Hello,
Huh?
Wow.
Bang. This. Give me 2 more. Boom. Like.
492760.
Surely. Okay, we're at 20 pity now or some sort. So I got 6 days of 6 to 20 days to fucking grab stuff from somewhere. Not here, I guess. Because if you've played this fucking game, I'm sure. Yeah, there is a little stuff to be get there. The bench. Is a bloody. Thanks, checks what's up in a new chapter.
A painting based on the mysterious island?
What?
The host is Isolde, the opera singer?
Oh, poor thing. Every member of that family met a tragic end. And now her brother.
Shh. My lady.
Theophil has left us. Behold, my late brother's final painting, inspired by the Golden Isle. The salvation.
Salvation?
Miss
Oh.
Dittersdorf, I know your brother's death has affected you deeply. Doctor, you need to release your oppressions.
The rain. The Golden Isle. The island of the painting. Is that where the timekeeper is at now?
How did Theophil know about the storm and the island?
Blood
He
got a
belongs to
vision.
an organization called the Circle. It's the symbol of the Circle. Are they really just a group of artists?
What do you see in the mirror?
Me, myself,
see.
and I.
Golden circles.
Oh, what?
Theophil in the fire. He burned all his paintings.
Image.
And then I heard a shot.
All these assassinations at the same time?
Will our people be able to defend themselves on that island? To help them is to help ourselves. I can see how you burned with passion. Welcome to the circle. Miss Marcus.
We share
Humble.
the same dream as you.
I am intrigued by the name of your little group. The
Oh,
Circle.
Connor, I will be love it. I will be love it.
Even
Mania.
if the world ends tomorrow, we still have a show to watch. Please, enjoy.
Isolde still. Sounds good. Because this thing carried on from regular farming. Almost got a lot of this. Other one, yeah, we'll be doing a trailer, blah blah blah, achievement. Anecdote is night, we're done with that. Ooh. Okay, at least I got this to do. Main chapter, small room. What's this? This must be. Oh, her. Well, was that backstory? Green Lake, Beyond the Ring, Town Lighthouse, no Utu? It's not. Oh, 50, you're not gonna get that, don't worry about it. Oh my god, this stupid port again. I can farm that. I can do this on my own because it's not points anyway. I can start. Oh my god.
Hey, you. Yes, you,
It's
my hurry
you.
child. You rush through the street like a cyclone. Where are you going?
I can't be late for the show.
A show. A show. So you came to Vienna for the love of stories. That's for sure.
Oh, show.
Then this is just the right place for you. A place where the floors are decorated with gold, where music sings along with the stories. Even a newcomer could be entranced here.
Nice.
Oh, listen to me. You must not be a newcomer, but a true connoisseur. Well, before you leave, may I ask a simple question? Which act in a show do you prefer?
Probably every part.
So greedy. It's a tough choice, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
But you can't escape from making decisions.
I do.
Do you know which act I love the most? Not Act 1, nor 3, or 5,
Is it the epilogue?
but 6.
Speaking of 6,
Act 6, my dear.
I got a
That's
6.
the best part. The part in which the king picks up his fallen head. The knight pulls out the sword in his chest. The bodies stand up, dust their clothes, and come to the front of the stage, bow to the audience, and receive their applause.
That's not really performance, but
Yes, it is. My child, that is precisely when the real show begins.
what is Blood talking
I have a
about?
good script here. Let me put on my glasses. Mm. Ah, let's start from Act 6.
Yes.
The princess, a nightingale decorated with diamonds, an opera singer taking center stage, steps into a building of gray and white diamond patterns, and the curtain falls forever. The smile on her face seems too serene. She is still dreaming.
No way.
Her madness keeps them on alert. But in the court, she seems so meek and mentally steady, like a docked boat on calm waters. Nodding elegantly to every gentleman she meets, she makes the shackle on her neck look like a piece of dazzling jewelry. Next page. Oh,
What happened?
In a transparent room under an unyielding limelight, her dignity is stomped on, like a silk handkerchief thrown on the ground. They smash her crown, forcing her to pay for her madness.
Is she mad?
No, not anymore. Sleep, she said to me. Sleep. If that's what she said, then I don't need to wake up. That's when the star falls into an everlasting dream. The blinding light becoming a spotlight on the stage. The empty room carrying the best reverberations. She has never been so calm. Everything beautiful in her is there forever. Frozen in time.
I guess she went completely insane.
Or found eternal peace.
Could be.
Her world has become the performance. A show that never ends.
Never ends on.
I'd say she's a great actress. Isn't she?
Not a good story. Need more context.
My dear. You are indeed a great connoisseur.
Why, thank you.
Only one act of a play can't tell a good story by itself. Oh, forgive my ramblings. The golden curtain has risen. Fix your collar, darling. And keep moving forward.
Let's go. Above. Raising green. Oh shit. Gameplay button. Isolde Still. Chapter 6, Part 1.
Meine Damen und Herren, willkommen!
What language? German?
On behalf of the General Medical Association of Vienna, I would like to thank you all for attending this demonstration conference.
Vienna is
It is a great honor.
Schwartz.
As we can see, dear friends, the era of science has arrived. The era of man has arrived.
Oh, racism.
Today, we will share the honor of witnessing the advancement of technology, its contributions to medical science, and even the world. Now, please allow me to introduce the patient again, Miss Isolde von Dietersdorf. This lady has selflessly volunteered for the experiment, and in return will receive a healthy mind in no time.
Surely. Holy, what is that?
She's been living a miserable life due to hysteria. How terrible it is for a young woman like her.
But are you sure that's...
As we all know,
so
mental
that works?
illness is taking an increasing toll on our country. Even suicide has become more rampant. The tragedies
Still
are
relevant
piling
in
up.
2024.
Our dear lady is in excruciating pain as we speak. Thanks to the development of medical science, we can again be rescued from the abyss of pain. As I said before, the electroshock therapy uses the most advanced technology available.
Insane.
The medical use of electricity dates back to the 18th century.
Let's go. Presentation is obscure. Theory fails to enthrall the attention of guests. Vienna citizens possess less thirst for knowledge than a hunger for morbid curiosity. Tales of misfortune are favorite of their curious.
Isolde?
Sound
The
like
youngest daughter of the
human.
Dietersdorfs? Oh, no wonder she volunteered. The treatment should do wonders for her. You know there's
Tang.
something wrong with that family? I heard her mother stabbed old Dietersdorf in the temple with a brass needle and killed every maid in the room. That
Proof?
thing's even made it into the curio market.
Cool.
I heard not even the Lord's water could clean the blood off it.
The family seems to be cursed. So far, no one ever lived past the age of 40. In fact, the girl had a sister who died very young, and now her brother. I read in the papers that
Yeah.
he killed himself, right?
Insane.
Well, The artist did what an artist would do. He wrote a sad poem and then set fire to his paintings, together with himself.
I should go here, because... or here. Yeah, here better. Continue.
You know
my
what?
good gentleman.
My uncle works for the police. He showed me the autopsy report. The truth is, Théophile shot himself. He was killed by a bullet.
He saved you, gentlemen.
Good thing he didn't have to suffer all that pain before he died. Poor boy, he was so talented and handsome.
If only they know.
But the girl, oh, she's less fortunate. Fainted at her only brother's funeral. Didn't even get to see him one last time. I hope the latest treatment will alleviate her suffering.
Surely.
Lunatics.
Smile.
The whole family is a bunch of lunatics.
Why?
Manners, sir. This is Vienna where we call these poor people arcanists.
I sincerely hope that Isolde can put an end to her miserable nightmare. After all, she is one of the most talented opera singers in Vienna. Just like her mother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say? Talent and hysteria go hand in hand.
No
Think about
way.
it. They both come from the mind.
I guess you could say that. The insane statement. Speaker notes this untimely whisper.
Quiet, please. The treatment will now begin.
Alright, hit it,
Are
Doctor.
you ready, Miss Dietersdorf?
Yes. I'm ready. Please.
3, 2, 1. Okay. Calm down, my lady. Just hang in there, okay? The treatment will work.
Surely it works, right?
Perseverance is a
Only-
virtue. I don't think the electroshock is causing the pain you seem to be experiencing. Don't let the imaginary fear get the better of you.
Mm-hmm. It pains, it hurts.
Yes. So...
Good. Now we'll begin stage 2. The voltage will be slightly increased. Please get ready, Miss Dietersdorf.
Stage 2.
No!
Ouch.
Stage 3, an even higher voltage.
Flashing eye. All the sound is further away.
Enough.
Blackout.
Forgive the interruption, Dr. Schwartz, but I need you to stop the treatment immediately.
Shattering hush question replaced the hum of literacy. The audience center a pretty woman standing in the back.
I can't help but to question your methods, as well as the methods of the General Medical Association.
Good ask.
Your electroshock therapy is a gross violation of humanitarian principles. Judging from what I just saw, it only brought the patient meaningless pain and didn't help her condition one bit. Unless, of course, you intend to use physical pain to distract the patient from her mental pain.
Call out. Question mark? A green silhouette still can shine. It raises.
Even though this is a conference meant for conversation, you're being a little rude. The new electroshock therapy is not what you know from the last century. Now that man has tamed electricity, there's no doubt that the EST is the best choice for treatment. You shouldn't take it at face value, because it's not like the underlying principles are the same as that frog experiment, huh? My treatment is supported by systemic series and reliable references, and it is approved and sponsored by the General Medical Association, which means it's reasonable and legitimate.
Surely it is.
Well, you are, correct me if I'm wrong, a social activist known for her little arcane tricks, Miss Cacania. Or should I say, Miss Clara? As far as I know, you don't even have a medical degree. Besides your so-called art movement. This secession, is it? It confuses me, really.
Oh, fighting
Anyway,
words.
in order to have a more professional conversation, I suggest we talk later. You know, after you get a medical license.
Fair, but rumors and fragmented law as well among the crowd.
No, Dr. Schwartz. This conversation has nothing to do with my personal identity or experience. I'm only asking you as a citizen of Vienna and as a human being with empathy. How can you not see that she's suffering? Have you been thoroughly brainwashed by the supposed authority of medical science? Or have you two been blinded and deafened by hysteria?
Oh,
Audio from above.
rude little... Please allow me to reiterate, the EST is an advanced and reliable treatment. Besides, Miss Dietersdorf has signed an agreement before we started. The experiment is conducted under mutual consent. No
Surely.
objection is of no use, and it is even harmful to the patient's interests. But we always welcome debate. Since you question my methods, please be my guest and indulge us with your thoughts on her condition.
As I understand it, Mr. Sigmund Freud published his studies on hysteria in 1895.
Okay, pulling.
He believes that hysteria was a
Pulling
psychological
facts.
disorder caused by problems in the nervous system. It was not a simple organ disease. His trauma theory explains that the patient's personal life experiences were the real cause of the disorder, affecting the patient in subtle ways.
Surely.
It makes much more sense to analyze the patient's traumas than to harm their body. As to whether his theory is advanced enough, you can read The Totem and Taboo, which he published last year.
What?
Last year. Gentleman face cracks with expression.
Freud. Freud! The man who told people to marry their mothers and kill their fathers. The one who couldn't get a word in when his patients spewed insanity. It took him 17 years to become a professor, for God's sake. Miss Clara, I've tolerated your immature antics, and I always welcome advice and opinion, as long as they're rational and reasonable. It's just, how could you challenge me with such an amateur theory?
Great point. Okay, what
You
now?
insult me as a gentleman, and you insult my reputation.
What? Dr. Schwartz, I did not mean to insult you.
Bang. What up?
Miss Dittersdorf, she's unconscious.
I mean, what do you
How?
think is gonna happen? Jolting
off
someone
the
with
gym now.
electricity. What? What do you think is gonna happen? Oh no! What?
Oh, you're here? Not a good time.
What up?
As you can see, my eyes are barely open.
Why is that?
In the blink of an eye, my dream slips away like a deer into the deep of the forest.
Were you dreaming?
What kind of a question is that? You make it sound like me dreaming is the most ridiculous thing in the world.
Why not?
I have to remind you, except for some outdated wisdom, there is nothing different between your head and mine, dearie.
Doubt it. What do you dream of?
I'm as curious about that as you are.
I got it already.
You could always allow me to return to my soft bed. to try to summon that dream again.
Yeah.
Oh, but even then it likely won't be the same dream.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, we seldom remember our dreams, and even what we don't forget can be hard to understand. And that's why we need a dream interpreter. A doctor that values Shakespeare above his patients and cigars above his own career. A doctor like Sigmund Freud.
Nice.
He lures out forgotten memories from your past through a technique called free association. Through this, he can reveal what makes you who you are. All you need to do is to lie on the sofa and spill out your thoughts like old milk.
Old what?
Once you do that, your mental health will surely improve. The sleepwalkers stop falling out of their beds. The hysterical go back to their sewing. With enough time, maybe Nietzsche could write a comedy. But what about the medical journals, you may ask? He must have released them. Otherwise, how could we prove the effectiveness of his treatments?
Who knows?
And he has. You can read them in journals, in the textbooks, and hear them in the chattering of medical students. Your name will be blacked out on the pages by then, but your dreams will become the latest gossip on everyone's lips.
It's not good for the patients.
Oh, my dear, all medicine has side effects. The best medicine is bitter to the taste. It must be tolerated for the sake of the treatment. How else will these patients free themselves from their mental cages of unconscious desire and delusion?
Insane.
It really is the smallest of crises. A mere coffee stain on your shirt, just telling a few people about an unlucky moment or two. Besides, the patient is not given a name. The true protagonist remains a secret between you and the doctor. Perhaps you're right. It's not the only way.
What's the other then?
Come, listen. Do you hear that?
Oh my god.
That shrill, piercing sound of metal on the skull? The blood-curdling screams. Even the strongest soul would quake in fear.
Lobotomy?
But this is the other way. However, funny enough, some people prefer the pain. It ends faster than a hard talk with the doctor.
Surely. One more. Nightmare. Oh, we can get some of this. 2, 3, 4. $60 or $70. Where am I gonna scrounge 40 in 1 week? Drums or march? 7. Now let's continue and see where we go. Laplace main.
Move! Oh, move!
Mission book. Navigating is corridors 90 feet. The researcher goes near Brownian motion studies hurries along without watching their step.
Shoot, are you blind or did you hit me on purpose?
Mage. Viciously propels out and drip from the vein to the hem of the lapel, obviously landing the spot not included with other things.
Hey, hello!
What the fuck?
Do you know how to control this thing? It always drips on my bed at night. I just sit back for a week.
What?
Just remove your brain. Problem solved.
What?
That makes sense. How come I didn't think of that? Thank you for your advice. You are so sweet.
What? One listening.
Oh, you're so welcome, pal. I'd wipe my eyes more often if I were you. Just do something to get that black snot off those lashes.
Insane.
The good news is, the persons in charge of this place are all dead.
That's
The bad news,
good.
the one in charge right now is not a person.
That's bad. Storm's ovation.
Hello, Researcher Medicine Pocket. Your meal allowance is being deducted to pay for door repair.
I guess so.
I don't care, Buckethead. Do your worst. A few pennies don't bother me.
Sounds rich. Header Computing Center nods, taking it as a sign of amicable agree.
You could have called me from your lab terminal. The technology department has equipped every researcher with the latest communication device, and I have the energy to communicate with everyone.
Then how am I supposed to know whether my report is lying in your trash or not? Oh, please, you know we gotta talk face to face to solve our issues when things get ugly.
Why is thing getting ugly? Click on their wrist, gray folder, lens of impact, spinning its contact across the desk.
Congrats on the one and only achievement you got from the Manus mask. We're now fully aware of its side effects, and this great achievement is filling the halls with oil and insanity.
Which is?
You should thank the Hatted Cuckoo for her report. No one's turned into a crazy monster yet, or the Manus would be attacking the headquarters from the Place right now. Damn it! What are you doing? Are you even listening to me?
No reaction. Lucy turns her head, having just fastened the buckle on her face.
My apologies. You said we needed to talk face to face. If I understand it correctly, this is your #1 request.
Well, you got it.
Always carry a face in your pocket? That's just great.
Necessary. If needed.
You are welcome. It is our duty to learn and meet the needs of every researcher. This will help them reach their full potential while respecting the nature of their being.
I guess.
I received some letters of complaint. They asked me to develop a better sense of humor. They said it would help me understand the researcher's sarcasm, so I am studying it.
Surely.
75% of the complaints mentioned they did not want to see a face on my head. Some even used strong words like, "Never let me see that face of yours again."
It's the uncanny man.
I am glad that you are one of the other 25%, Researcher Medicine Pocket.
I mean, a boba is nice.
You know what? I don't mind if you keep that face on, as long as you let me kick it around a bit.
Unreasonable. Newly face from the robot not slightly, pleased with their renewed consensus.
Regarding your second request, I have read your report. I fully understand the side effects of the mask as well as the feasibility of the decryption.
Uh-huh.
Then what's the point? It's like trying to get the syrup formula out of a Coke can. Ugh! Again, we are all screwed without the original ritual from the Manus.
It is too early to conclude that the mask does not contain important clues. The attempts we are making are very necessary. Besides, the situation in Laplace is not as bad as you say. The side effects are completely under control. The subjects are only suffering from dehydration and mania. Fortunately, the Rehabilitation Center has extensive experience in dealing with manic patients, and some researchers, like yourself, are already manic without putting on the mask, so the side effects will not affect them much.
Hey, somewhat.
Yes! Ball pens! Ball pens love brains!
Oh my god. What does it do here? Two researchers are swiftly removing postal roger pen to the eye socket, just swiftly pressing the broken glass.
Extensive experience, huh?
You don't
That is right. I am glad you have noticed our efforts. We have prepared a large amount of polymer materials in case of minor vandalism by the patients.
What are you thinking?
Haha. Amusing.
Or
So
no.
this is the logic of a machine, huh? Humans are as expendable in the lab as glass. You should be glad that your head is harder than my teeth, alright?
Or you?
Your opinion surprises me, Researcher Medicine Pocket. There is a big difference between the human body and glass. As for the original ritual, you are not the first researcher to make this suggestion. We are fully aware of its importance.
She says.
We have dispatched investigators and members of the Field Agent Administration to investigate various regions. Here are the images they sent back.
Field... what?
I can't
Field
read
Agent Administration. If you have not heard of the name before, most prefer to call them the History Guards, given their function.
Warning.
Right. That team of cannon fodder. The thought of people being thrown around like garbage makes me feel lucky that I'm just a piece of glass.
Surely. As in pocket, leave the hair, examining the screen, the attention completely diverted.
Looks like face-to-face conversation does solve problems. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Aside from the insane colleagues running amok.
Alright.
Let me guess. The blue dots are good news, huh?
Possible.
Correct. They represent the safe areas immune to the storm.
Which is...
North America. I should have gone there for a walk in the park. I don't deserve to suffer in this stupid gray prison.
Too soon to tell.
I have to say, Researcher Medicine Pocket, even though I approved your request for a sports field, which you claimed was a humanitarian need, I think it is more of a canine need.
I suggest you install an indicator on your humor module so we know when to laugh. See? Like this blinking red dot.
Harsh.
Is that Vienna?
Yes.
Things are cooking in Vienna. The way with the Android does not offer up any further information.
Alright. Not privy to the information, huh? I know of your tricks. One day I will find the logical fallacies in your words, I swear. And this here...
It just works.
Yellow. Better than the worst, worse than the best. That's the agency. What's all the fuss about? Don't tell me there's a 500-meter-long blue crab.
Was it like sea dragon?
No sightings of large marine organisms other than the Gorgon.
The Gorgon.
This is where Timekeeper and her team are right now. By the way, it seems you can distinguish between colors precisely, so the canine elements in you are more of a personal choice than an innate trait.
What the hell?
I see your efforts on improving your sense of humor, I do, but that's enough now. Turn off the module, okay? Who the heck put these complaints in the box? I'm gonna kick their teeth out.
Very angry.
Back to business. Timekeeper and her team are in a bit of a situation. The details are classified, and I am not privy to them either.
What do you mean?
Huh. Classified. I know what's going on. In this place, classified means they're in big trouble.
No discussion. Oh, getting a glimpse.
What are they? Hoop did not tell us about these things! Get away from me, you arcane fiends!
Marcus? Marcus?
Wait.
I'm sorry, Madam Hoffman. I was reading the newspaper.
I know I told you to practice your arcane skills more, but you don't have to do it all the time. I just told you the oath to secrecy for this mission. Level 2 Investigator Marcus, repeat it to me.
Remember the field mission manual? Never disclose any information about the storm or the era to irrelevant people.
Which is most
Never
people.
build unnecessary connections with the current era. Never disclose any real information about the headquarters to members of the branch. Never discuss confidential matters in unrelated settings.
Sounds standard procedure.
Never contact or interfere with the insignificant. Stay out of their lives. Silently observe and respect their lives.
Sounds good.
And why is the stupid train never on time?
Cut the last.
Did I really say that?
Yes, in a low voice, after the last random stop.
You have a talent for multitasking, I'll give you that. But the point is, as a rookie investigator, your focus should really be on the mission.
Yes, Madam Hoffman, I'm so sorry.
Laplace has analyzed the information from the field agent squad and suggested several critical points on where the storm may arrive. One of them is Vienna. The history guards have reported sightings of menace leaders there. Considering they will probably do the same things they did in 1929, you know, escalate the international conflicts to accelerate the reverse, this mission is probably quite risky.
Sounds
It's okay, Madam
bad.
Hoffman. I am fully prepared.
Alright.
I've been waiting for my first field mission since I joined the Foundation. Thank you for approving my application, or I'd still be talking to rusty filing cabinets and diamond patterns on a wall.
No need to thank me, Investigator Marcus. Your application has been approved by headquarters, as your arcane skills will prove very useful on this mission. This time we will track down Manus Vindictae in Vienna, and gather intelligence on their rituals. The intelligence should help with the storm immunity research, making it the top priority of all other missions.
Very cool. That's cool.
That's why I said your arcane skill reading will be useful on this mission.
Yes, understood.
Young student straightens up. Mentor catches the emotion and replies on.
I know how lucky you must feel for returning to your era, after being isolated from the outside world for so long. I will take you to Romania and visit the orphanage where you used to live. If we still have time for that after the mission.
Sounds good. Oh.
I'll do my best, Madam Hoffman. Whatever you need, as long as my arcane skill can do it. By the way, how's the timekeeper doing on Agent Island?
Marcus, have you already forgotten what I just told you? This is a confidential matter.
But it's in the news. Unknown island appears on the agency. Forces attacked by arcane creatures. Ownership over island causing conflicts between Bulgaria, Serbia, and Greece.
Pretty standard.
Austro-Hungarian Empire and Russian Empire to establish a negotiating committee. Madam Hoffman, the increased turmoil could cause the storm to arrive earlier, right?
That is not our problem. The headquarters will send someone to intervene since it is caused by the Arcanum. Now, just focus on our destination. Vienna.
Different assignment.
Time to get out. Grab your luggage.
Let us go. Learn from science. Chapter 2. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15, 19, 24, collect, and then heart. Heart mode, traces. The heck is traces? This is symphony. No idea what this. Pork and torte. Oh. Heart of ring.
Here it is, the national treasure of Austria.
It's a cake.
The creamy chocolate cake, the buttery ganache, and the delicious apricot jam. Created by the ingenious apprentice Franz Sacher in 1832, renowned throughout the world. The dessert of Vienna, Sachertorte.
Sounds
My first time
delicious.
seeing a real one.
What do you mean a real one? At the cafe's entrance, Marcus fork pulled reluctantly over a mentor's little gift.
How should I cut it? If I cut straight, the cake will get mushy. If I cut sideways, I'll miss out on the apricot filling. What if I eat it in one bite? No, how unrefined. The director would scold me for that. I have to think
Just
carefully.
part by part.
There must be some other way. Remember all your training, Investigator Marcus. This is the most important moment of your life. Don't get too excited or you'll ruin it.
Let's go, Marcus. Then the fork falls.
Oh no.
My fork. Softman cut Sechatron in two with calculated precision.
What? No, nothing. Thank you for deciding for me.
It rightly is a national treasure, Softman consuming beer. What's wrong? What happened? Too good? Too delicious?
What was it tears, Marcus?
Because the cake is way too sweet.
Too sweet. Cafe bustles with others coming and going. Hoffman checks a watch now for perhaps the 15th time fewer than minutes.
According to the plan, the head of the Vienna branch would pick us up and guide us through the necessary procedures of this era. But our train was 2 hours late. That being the case, our Mr. Carl should have been waiting for 2 hours, but so far there is no sign of any gentleman in the Foundation's uniform.
They leave already?
So Mr. Carl is also more than 2 hours late.
A clever deduction. Let us hope otherwise. I'll go check if he got here before us.
Ow. Mentor steps up under an umbrella shadow, head to the cafe, left behind. Prentice looks around aimlessly. Catches a few keywords.
I bet that island is a secret base of the Dual Entente. That's why the Bulgarians are so anxious. They're worried about their exit on the Aegean Sea.
Rumors.
A friend of mine is in the Navy. He saw a ship leaving the harbor loaded with gold.
Sure.
War is coming, friend.
It's not very exciting.
No. How does that explain the arcane creatures over there?
Local.
I'd say it's never been discovered before. Like the Celtic Otherworld. You know, the heavenly land beyond the sea in Bran's legend. The Arcanum has declined after the Enlightenment. It is an honor for all of us in this era to find such a paradise from the past. You're not fit to be human if you don't understand what that island means to us, my friend.
Insane state.
Secret base. Other world. Fascinating. I need to write this down.
Marcus opens a notebook, jotting down his bits of trivia with quick and earnest enthusiasm. Is her desire to catch the length and breadth of his comment for her to lean quite conspicuous into Shivine. She became an object of suspect to herself.
Miss, could you show me your papers, please?
What?
Ah, right. I'm sorry. My friend has it. Could you hold on a minute? I am an arcanist sent from the headquarters of the St. Pavlov Foundation. I have a letter of introduction from the head of the Vienna branch.
Arcanist? Then you come with us, miss. Hands up and be quiet. Bring over the golems! We have an unregistered arcanist.
Really?
Huh?
Hoffman's attention is drawn to the commotion unfolding outside the window.
Marcus? Sir, please listen to me.
Single mistake causes a mistaken interpretation, sign or defiance. Enough to compel this loyal city guardian to fulfill their duty.
Don't let her get away!
Oh boy. Insight 2 level 2 should be. Where is 6? Oh my god, brings it up.
Are you seeking my service?
Stop talking. It's time for a check.
And я не say.
Привет, мисс Вертин. Пожалуйста, пропустите меня.
Go.
May the flow take their souls to the sea in the night.
Ooh, that's a golem, right? Bang, bang, bang.
Another star? Uh-huh. Intercept and divide. Got you.
Boom, boom, boom.
Newly made this year. Are you a rational number? Intercept and divide. Enjoy!
No, I'm gonna finish him.
There they are.
Oof, not enough.
We've done a good job. Now, may I have a hand towel?
Very cool.
What is happening? At ease, gents. Allow me to explain. This respectable lady is most definitely not a Russian spy.
Russian spy. Portly gentleman with handlebar mustache and shirt over, forehead glistening with sweat.
Ah, Miss Hoffman! So, this lady with the big case is your assistant? No spy would be stupid enough to carry an entire case of papers in public. So will be all, gentlemen.
Solve. Guards over the salute for ushering golems back to their posts. Hoffman's face is the picture of awkwardness. One that could mark a new entry with his exact situation. Next field mission.
The gentlemen in Vienna have become exceedingly sensitive after the infamous espionage cases of 1913. And their pride was almost destroyed by the Redl case. The man was even head of counterintelligence and had a sexual orientation not tolerated in his time. Well, I'm not sure which of the reasons hurt them more.
Probably all of them.
Sorry, Marcus. I should have told you that, as your supervisor.
She knows, but only manager has spoken grunts or information.
The belief that arcanists cannot cast arcane skills without the ability to speak. So old and superstitious. Like muzzling a dog when it gets out of control. Can we dispel it now, Mr. Carl?
They do.
I have to remind you, Miss Hoffman, that theoretically we have to go through an entire approval process before I authorize the dispelling of the mute spell.
That's annoying.
But
Carl.
whatever, who cares? They shouldn't have treated a young lady like that, for whatever reason.
Mr. Carl is a portly and pale man, his appearance frustrated by the scent of punch card. In every way representative of the Empire, the bureaucratic system. Overall, he seems a pleasant sort of man, despite his position. No? Oh, they spell it.
Relax. This was just a minor incident.
Minor
You'll never find another place as tolerant as Vienna. The very same principles the Foundation strives for. All registered arcanists can come and go as they please in this beautiful city. We even offer artists and musicians perks that cover every aspect of their lives, because Vienna loves art and music. Oh, speaking of registered arcanists, could you show me her Arcanum license?
Arcanum license?
Yes, ladies from the headquarters. Even so, I'm more than willing to skip some unnecessary procedures for you. We still have to be careful about security, you know, especially when dealing with arcanists.
Not mentioned? Portly bureaucrat rubs his hands together slightly. It's evident that he would be no easier to deal with than the gold.
I don't think the headquarters issues such a license. No one told us to apply for one.
Oh, there must be some mistake. All arcanists entering Europe must possess an Arcanum license issued by the local government.
Local government?
Austria enacted this policy in 1756. We abolished it in 1868, but we're in the time of great tension, so...
You can't expect people to know that. What the fuck, Carl?
Perhaps this lady knows something. Miss Marcus?
It's an abolished rule. What do you mean?
You are an arcanist, even though you're sent by the headquarters, correct? Show it to me then. Your Arcanum license.
Hoffman brow furrows. This then is what it looks like when those in power wish to exert their authority. The more pressing crisis here is that there will be no way to produce an authentic paper from 940 without adequate preparation.
Marcus is my assistant on this mission, Mr. Carl. She is not to answer your questions directly given her rank and status. It is me, the one in charge, that you should turn to, not my assistant.
Oh, lady from headquarters, don't get me wrong. I didn't mean to usurp your authority. It's not an issue. You didn't have to...
I have a...
Question. Marcus and over the sleep paper from my pocket.
Here.
Oh.
Oh. Mr. Carl burst into a series of protected sound.
Is everything okay, Mr. Carl? Is it not acceptable?
You can read those.
Oh, yes, it's a perfectly good license. I can even smell the ink from the government office. Welcome to Vienna, Miss Arcanist from Romania. You should have shown it to me sooner. It would have saved us a lot of trouble.
I didn't ask. Portly man smiles as he returns permit to Marcus, even as though she has just stepped off a rocking boat.
I'm so sorry to have wasted your time.
Get away, Marcus.
Speaking of which, no offense, but you are 2 hours and 15 minutes late, Mr. Carl.
Apprentice apologies cut short as she is taken aback by her mentor's dramatic shift in tech.
My apologies. The Minister of Finance and I had a little too much at lunch. Well, your train was late too, wasn't it?
You were having lunch when you were supposed to be here. We agreed.
Relax, lady from the headquarters. You're just not used to this pace around here.
What a reasoning.
Look at this industrialization and so-called modern designs. They have turned our beloved city and our carefree life into a cold, impersonal machine.
They said it so soon.
Please forgive the train staff, the sewer workers, and the plumbers. It is their right to be a little unpunctual, and enforcing this right is a symbol of our free will. In the end, you didn't wait too long, and I got to enjoy my lunch. It all worked out, right?
I guess fair enough. 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Hoffman remained unsweetened, then while behind her Marcus hangs there. Clearly, Mr. Carl's Joyce is low.
So, why was your train late?
It was
It crashed into a deer. A deer with free will.
Tragic.
Chicken noku.
All right. Forgive this old Carl for his minor mistake, ladies.
Minor
The rumors about the Golden
mistake.
Isle had kept the branch busy. There was no one else but me to pick you up. It wouldn't have been so embarrassing if headquarters had sent us manpower instead of taking it from us.
I am also on the job, Mr. Carl. Should I include your complaints in the report?
No, that's okay.
Hmm.
It's just a group of lunatics banished to an island. They're arcane criminals from a small country, and people will forget about them in less than a month.
Group of lunatics.
Only a few would believe that it has any real influence on Vienna. You know, the young artists who think highly of themselves, the schemers with evil plans, and the conspiracy theorists suffering from neurasthenia. The Megars and the Bohemians are already giving us a headache. Arcanists, they are not at all the Empire's top ethnic concern.
Ethnic concern?
But aren't you in charge of the registration and management of Arcanists?
Not all of them.
Well, first of all, isn't my loyalty to His Majesty and the Empire? Before you use the title Head of the Vienna Branch to define me, I am first and foremost an honored citizen of Vienna. And I serve our great Emperor, lady.
Easily persuadable.
And I thought you said this was a tolerant city.
Oh, yes. We are responsible for dealing with the problems caused by the Arcanists, just as we deal with the Megars and the Bohemians.
Yippee. The Carl swings his cane and strikes for
All right.
chip.
That's the venerable Vienna branch of the St. Pavlov Foundation, over there. Let's go.
Marcus touches the left cheek, still warm from the touch of the milk incantation.
Mr. Call is very different from the staff of the headquarters.
How different environment do be
In
like
fact,
that?
most of the time the branch members aren't comrades who share the same goals with us. They're more like local officials we have to deal with. We need them as a buffer between the Foundation and the local governments. They can help us maintain peace in the human world. But you can't ask too much of them. Not all of them are cosmopolitans. Most of them put their emperor and their country first. That's why we shouldn't disclose classified information to them.
I see. That
Does it
makes
still
sense.
hurt?
Oh, it feels much better now.
Good.
Mentor swings around as if on a swivel, a face of plain curiosity.
Marcus, did you already have that license before you joined the Foundation?
Hey, you get the license, Marcus.
Yes. Austria abolished that policy in 1868, but Romania did not until 1913.
Oh, convenient.
I carried it with me out of habit. Thank goodness I did. This is indeed the era I'm from. That time has returned.
Ooh.
Never disclose any information about the storm or the era to irrelevant people.
Apprentice holds his fish caught by Hoffman's warning.
Put away your license. We need to catch up with Carl. Remember my words, Marcus. Never trust anyone, even if they're a branch member of the Foundation.
Sounds difficult. He went from Isolde to pocket medicine. How's this? Which transcription medical is a transcription. Procedure requesting spelling of mutation. Initiate the application, filling out form, comments mounted spelling procedure, comments of assessment, reapproval, completion of process, execution of the spell. Storm feeling very fun, my guy. Let's do this for a bit. Boom.
May the flow take their souls to the sea in the
Look at heal. Let's do this.
Caution stupid.
You don't need that.
It could be fun. Newly made this year. Are you a rational members? Intersect and divide. Enjoy!
This is kinda nice. Alright, counter. Boom. Barely make a dent in that shit. Go this, go this, go this. Oh, oh, oh. Brrr.
And divide. Intersect and divide.
Ooh, whoa.
Some of them newly made this year. It could be found. Welcome to the world of numbers.
Oh no.
You don't want to miss it. Intersect and divide. I remember it's called...
So such a 52. I've done this. Boom. Secession build. The work repair the key. Maybe I'll stop here because my sleepiness is getting unbearable.
The Vienna branch?
Possible.
It's splendid. Look at the walls, simple yet elegant. It's like a temple of modern art. I can read the contrast between different shapes and textures. This Mr. Ulrich must have put so much effort into the design.
Surely.
It must be a very pleasant place to work at, Mr. Call.
Oh, no. This is a secession building.
Which is?
Another meeting place for the young artists to show off, other than the cafes. They said they wanted to break away from traditional art. Well,
Human
it's more
life.
like they're breaking away from human life. There's nothing to like here. Only inexplicable paintings and neurasthenic lunatics. But people keep coming back. There are even secession groups to the secession. Like cells dividing through mitosis. The entrance to
Insane.
our venerable branch is on the left. Please follow me.
Let's go. I see a golden standard door towering over the approaching trio.
Notice the guard? It's the most loyal and reliable knight of Vienna. Powered entirely by arcane ritual. The greatest achievement since the revival of Arcanum in Europe.
Very cool.
In 1662, a royal magician from London offered it to the emperor at the time. Since then, it's guarded the empire for centuries.
Ah, sir!
Big image from meeting Shadow the Golem.
Greetings, dear Saskapia. How is your son Tamino? I hear he's not getting along well with his fiancée.
Who's this Heinrich?
He's a strange one. What's he doing standing in the corner like that?
My apologies, Miss Hoffman. Please hold on. Terrific, Heinrich! Just as terrific as your pathetic art career!
That's great! Best wishes to you, Saskapia. Oh, my apologies.
Throwing insult to each other, huh? Stand distant, give a nod to Hoffman and Marcus.
Greetings to you, Angelotti. And unknown lady.
Oh? The gentleman turns them off briskly into the temple-like edifice, as clear in his exit as he was in his entrance.
See, he is one of those crazy artists. Everyone knows that I only have this beautiful daughter of mine. This mustacheless gentleman went to study in Berlin and has just returned.
Okay.
I guess he didn't learn much in class, and now he's throwing himself into opera. He must have listened to Wagner and Mozart so much it damaged his central nervous system. That's why he sees everyone as a character in an opera.
Oh.
Operas and music, they do harm to your eyes and fill your ears with useless sounds.
Even back in the day, it's the same.
Is every artist like this? Scarpia, Angelotti. They are indeed characters from the opera Tosca.
No idea what this is about.
Oops! I am getting off topic.
Poorly. Carl's cane wraps on the stone creature in front of it.
Don't worry. We've modified its original ritual to meet the needs here. Lots of people come in and out after all.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to knock on the armor 3 times, touch a mustache, and it will let you in.
What if no mustache, man?
Ha! I forgot you have no mustaches, my dear ladies. But you do have arcane skills, right?
Unless that's substituted.
First of all, I am not an arcanist.
Oh, she's not.
Second, I am not as humorous as you think.
Fine, but that was no joke. This thing only accepts mustaches. It's a symbol that every gentleman should have. And not everyone's like Heinrich.
Absurdity seems to have finally broken this new investigator's patient.
Just give me the list of arcanists we mentioned in the letter, Mr. Carl. We don't need to go into the branch.
Oh no, do you really want to miss the scenery of the Donau? And the sight of the modern transport system? There's no better way to tour the ring roads than by carriage. And we've booked a room for you at the Zaka Hotel.
What are you hiding, Carl?
By the way, have you tried the treasure of Austria?
What are you hiding?
Thank you. We already had it while you were enjoying your lunch. Now, please, give us the list.
He's stalling. What? Why? Governmental marked the request as non-negotiable.
And I'm sure you've received a telegram from the headquarters. You are to investigate the people around Theophil von Dittersdorf.
Okay, all right. It's a pity, lady from the headquarters. Here you are. And that's all of it. All of it.
It's with him all this time? Gee, man.
2 tickets to the Vienna Royal Orchestra. Please give them to Mr. Richard, and when you see him, send my sincerest regards.
Hoffman stands still, maintaining a distant politeness.
I will.
Who's Mr. Ricard?
Wait, question.
The contact between the Foundation and the Vienna branch in 1914. A phantom of history. At that time, people still believed the golden age that had begun with the last generation would continue as it should, and that their positions in government would be as unshakable as the long-standing empire.
Hoffman nods, watching as old car tapped his cane slowly before disappearing to the corridor opened by the golem.
Oh, shoot. It won't let me in.
You sure you work here, Carl?
You're not joking, are you, Mr. Carl?
I am not. Darn! What is going on? This isn't broken. Oh, no, I'm stuck. Oh, my belly. Oh, I had the suit custom made in Paris.
That's no good, Mr. Carl. Knight awakened in the stove stair, shaking off a heavy layer of dust as thick as a Viennese.
What on earth is going on? Why is the defense system activated?
Are you ever Mr. Carl? Comical voice emanates from within the statue, lifting a quick like a rubber ball bouncing around its whole frame. Shh.
Marcus, can you read its internal rituals?
Considering its sluggishness, Yes, I think so.
Good, read it.
Good. It's a good chance for you to get some experience. Just stay safe.
Let's go.
Can I start running?
Pretty much. Boom, boom.
It could be found. Another jar? Uh-huh. 4. There's a bubble. Let's get it over quick.
Take them behind.
Stop. Got you.
That's fine then. Go front.
You only made this year. Another jar?
Governor.
There they are.
Look, an earth suspended river.
Oh boy.
It could be found. It's newly made this year. End of all.
I love my 37 and my G. No, order store.
Oh no! Miss Hoffman, these columns represent the spirit of the Vienna branch. You shouldn't be so violent!
Oh my.
Adapt, improve, and advance. Arcanum should be kept up with the times, not lock itself away in a museum and wallow in the good old days.
More so
There
security.
was something visibly wrong with this thing. And we were rightfully doing our job. If you have any concerns about this, I'll include them in the report. And I should remind you that you've spent too much time on your free will. We're running out of time.
9! 9! Procedures are not the problem, darn it. You're not German, are you?
Blood name is Hoffman. Division head Mario Sophie for proceeding his Saelas.
So, what's wrong with the golem?
Good question.
As Mr. Carl said, its structure is simple and yet incredible. The malfunction comes from one of the components. There's an extra stroke on the enchantment.
Sounds like sabotage.
These strokes look new. I guess the staff made a mistake when they did the maintenance or repair.
Let's hope so. Now take a look at this before Mr. Carl comes out. Several days ago, a member of the field agent squad found a painting that was reported in this magazine, The Pan. It belonged to Theophil von Dittersdorf, a deceased artist from Vienna who committed suicide.
He committed what?
Its name is The Salvation, and it was found along with a poem.
You have the
The poem mentions the doomsday, the reversal of time, and the rain.
Ooh. Blood
Salvation
vision.
and rain. It sounds so...
Yes. And given the sightings of Manus leaders in Vienna, we believe Theophil came into contact with Manus leaders before he died, and probably learned the truth of the storm and the method of salvation. This was how Manus Vindicte recruited arcanists in 1929.
If he knew the method of salvation, why did he still kill himself?
Why indeed? Marcus takes the magazine with ready curiosity, looking at a small clip section.
Auf der Suche nach Silenus im Walde fragte ich ihn. Was ist das Beste und Wunderbarste für den Mensch? Die Rede, wo der Mensch nie geboren wurde, sagte er.
Ich betrachtete ihn, den Ring des Lebens, den Ring aller Leben. Deine Hände formen den Ring. und das Urteil wird ausgesprochen. Am jüngsten Tag, in der Dämmerung, wenn die Geschichte verblasst. O Welt, sein Kopf beißt sich in seine Füße, seine Knie berühren seine Nase. O Mensch, sie bewohnen die Erde und warten darauf, dass der Himmel fällt.
Well, she's pretty.
Gestern wird zu morgen. Morgen verwandelt sich wieder in gestern. Wer wird im Regen verschwinden? Wem wird das ewige Glück gewährt? Die Gnade von oben. Und diese Lehre, das Aufhören der Existenz.
It's a performance in the secession.
Oh, that was so moving, Miss Sieglind.
Sieglind?
Poor Sigmund. My best friend has returned to the void. Thank you all for coming today to shed tears for our departed hero. He was a righteous and noble man who cared for his people. He was still trying to save the Arcanists on the Golden Isle before he died.
You sure, buddy?
He left us so many beautiful poems and paintings. Shame that the fire burnt everything to ashes. The only thing that survived was the salvation.
But is it?
We were in a golden age of progressive ideas. We believed the Enlightenment would make ignorance history and lead us to paradise where everyone would be saved. The barrier between Arcanists and humans would be removed. In Vienna, that tolerant city, we would stand together hand in hand, back to back, reliving the intimacy we once shared when we first came into this world. Oh, world. Its head bites its feet. Its knees touch its nose. But the reality is, the survival space of Arcanists is shrinking. We tried to speak up in our own language, but that only makes us strangers in our own land.
That's not good, is it?
That's why we have decided to exhibit Sigmund's last work. Not only in memory of the deceased, but in memory of his noble spirit, his sincere concern for his people, and his scrutiny of this tragic world.
People get it up their head. Some of the women begin to weep softly.
There is no need to be sad, my friends. He has left us with the Rheingold.
Which is?
We will found a committee with the funds raised by the exhibition to improve the conditions of unregistered Arcanists.
I guess blood means well.
The youngest and the most outstanding opera singer in Vienna, Theophel's sister, Isolde von Dietersdorf, will present the details.
Let's go. Amidst applause, Heinrich pose, handing off the stage to his true protagonist. She takes a graceful step forward. No performance.
Now I see why we were ordered to investigate Theophel's connections.
Also, is that what she gets
There may
from
be
all the
spies
reading?
from Manus Vindictae among them.
Among who? Mental not improve any of us.
I know the Vienna branch has a lot of bureaucratic problems, but we need the help to carry out the mission in this era.
Sounds like it.
The search warrant, the letter of introduction, the evidence collection permit. They've provided us with all the official documents we need in this era, as well as a list of all the Arcanists in Vienna in 1914. But we're not going to cooperate with them any further, because of the requirements to confidentiality. We'll only need manpower from them in the following operations.
Oh, there's a lot skipping. Marcus reply by opening tick register. Arcan is desperate to prove she hasn't got her distracted this time.
In case you spend a whole day on the A section, Marcus, we're looking for Theophil. Starts with a T.
T.
How did you know I was starting from line A?
Caught. Apprentice droops her shoulder, sinking back to the book with the help of her arcane skill. You easily find the information that Hoffman seeks.
It says Theophil belonged to a group of artists called the Circle. They often gathered in the Secession building. Madame Hoffman, I think we can make contact with them one by one.
Do we need to go one by one? Oh. Shaker.
What's happening?
I sense strong arcane fluctuations over there.
Oh no. The eyes enter the door of the secession building.
I think it's a
An arcanist? Ghost? Most curious. Do we end here? Okay. Man, that is 4 chapters to almost 1 hour. 20 minutes. Anyway, I'll call it here. Do we I'll call it here, and
Time to check my calculation.
either I continue this tomorrow, more reverse, or ZZZ. That will depend. Let's see how it goes. Oh, to the loop. Bye bye. Time to farm for the Isolde pools. Oh shit. That is so. See ya.